Aloha, welcome to the Pet Hui. You've seen us do puppy makeovers, but now it's time for some feline love. Let's follow Mr. Pickles in his makeover. Here's more.
So today we're giving Mr. Pickles a well-deserved makeover. He was a show cat and got sick, so now we're trying to find him a home to get adopted. So he's really deserves a great makeover. He's a wonderful cat.
Earlier in his career, Mr. Pickles walked the runway in cat shows, but circumstances have changed and his owner is no longer able to take care of him. So he's up for adoption and in for a full makeover at the Catnip Hotel. Mr. Pickles is a purebred Persian with beautiful long white fur, but it gets matted easily, so he'll get a stylish haircut, a bath, an ear cleaning, and a pedicure for a full makeover.
So he needs the works.
All right, so we have a portfolio here, and it has all the pricings and a couple pictures.
Ooh, that looks like you, Mr. Pickles. Yeah, I love that.
So we leave the little booties, we leave a little puff at the tail and make his little mane. So is that what you would like to go with?
Definitely. So I just dropped Mr. Pickles off at the Catnip Hotel for his grooming. It's going to look amazing.
Bye, Mr.
I can't wait to pick him up and go get him
fun.
adopted.
All right, Mr. Pickles, let's get your nails trimmed. There's a couple different ways that we trim the nails. We're gonna start with the Dremel first and see how you feel about that. You're pretty hangry, huh? So there's a trick to it. If you pull it above his head, you don't get the teeth, but yet you can get down to where you need to go. Not all cats like grooming. Most, I would say, do. So I try very hard not to get cat scratched, but obviously cats are very temperamental and sensitive animals, so being in a new environment sort of throws off their attitude. So I don't hold this against them whatsoever. This is pretty typical sometimes. So it's all a learning process. The more he comes, the more he's gonna be okay with it. It's also about energy as well. If my energy is positive and calm, the cats definitely feed off of that. I've been handling cats since I was very young and have a lot of different methods and moves that I can do without getting injured and without putting the cat in any pain or discomfort. All right, are you ready for your bath? It wasn't so bad. Oh, he says yes, it was. So Mr. Pickles just got his nails trimmed. He did okay, a little temperamental, a little anxious. Now it's bath time, and we'll see how he goes with that. So I'm gonna start off with trying to see where he is with this idea of using the clippers. He has lots of mats, and this is gonna help him be able to cool down. So far, so good. He has a very big wound on his butt, which that's another reason we do promote grooming, so you can tell whether or not, he's medically fit. So we're gonna be careful around that area. He's doing pretty well. He's seeming to tolerate it, so that's good. Right. Look at all that hair. Oh, I bet you're gonna feel so much better. Good job, buddy. So cats are very sensitive. They have really thin skin, so you have to be really careful. So as you can see, he is panting. He is acting like he's not enjoying this. So we take a lot of breaks and let him know that it's okay. It's not gonna be the worst thing in the world to do this. So he's not in any pain. We definitely take a lot of precautions on how we move his legs around, how we position him to do the groom. He is anxious, that's why he's panting, and he's making a lot of vocalization. That's quite normal for the cats, just because he hasn't been groomed in a long time and is unsure of the situations. It's the fight or flight instinct. So we are just finishing up his rough cut of his lion trim. He did fairly well. He is now gonna go to the bath. A lot of cats actually enjoy the baths a lot. They like the warm water. As you can see, he's already starting to chill out a little bit. The warm water's easing him out. It feels good. It feels good to be clean. It feels good to have a lot less mats. So what we're gonna use today is called the Chubbs bar. It's a degreaser for a cat, so it's one of the best soaps to use for a cat. It's literally a bar of soap and it lathers up real nicely. And it leaves a nice fresh smell on them as well. Persians are a very high maintenance cat, so if you're looking to get a Persian, you have to look into the grooming as well. If you want to adopt this guy, He's a really good cat. He's obviously not been trained for grooming, so you can't hold that against him by any means. It's just gonna take some time and love, probably quite a few more grooms in order for him to get used to the process. So now he's ready to get blow dried. So we'll start off slow and then we'll see if he's gonna tolerate it. So he did pretty well. Now we just have to do the scissoring work and get him all styled up.
So it's been a few hours and I can hear Mr. Pickles, but I haven't seen him yet, and I'm so excited to see what he looks like. I can't wait.
All right, now we're ready to get his ears cleaned, and then he is all done. The cats can get a lot of debris in them. They can also get ear mites. If you notice a lot of scratching or itching or a lot of debris coming out of the ears, I would definitely continually keep them clean. You don't want to go down too far in the canal, and you don't want to push anything into the ear canal itself. So you have to be really careful in how you're swooping it out. That's a nice clean ear. That's acceptable as a clean ear. All right, so he's all done, and can't wait to show Annette the final results because he is ready. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Mr. Pickles! Oh, he's so beautiful!
He looks a lot better, huh?
Oh, he's so beautiful! Did you like it? Was he a good boy?
He was all right. He was very anxious. His personality is pretty on point. He's very sweet, and I love his little tongue. So sweet.
You want to go in there?
Well, it was a pleasure grooming him today.
Thank you so much.
We do like to help out the homeless cats here on the island and would like to help to participate in helping Pickles get his new forever home.
Yeah, of course.
So whoever's going to adopt Pickles is going to end up receiving a free groom from Catnip Hotel, which will be given with his adoption papers.
If you'd like to donate to Fifi's Feline Friends, go to their Facebook page for more information. Stay tuned to see how Mr. Pickles does on his makeover.